G'day, George here again, thanks for tuning in. Got a great trip for you this time. Steve and I were supposed to go out just on a bit of a recon trip, a bit of relaxation. Steve was probably going to go for a bit of a hunt. But yeah, the weather's really turned pretty bad. So the good thing about that is that they've predicted snow above 1100 meters. So the recon trip has kind of changed into go chase some snow trip. Haven't had a good snow trip this year, so an actual camp in there as well. So I'm hoping we're going to get some. We're going to be well above 1100 meters. It is kind of a secret location where we're going. I may reveal it during the video, I may not. See how we go with it. But it should be interesting. They're predicting basically blizzard-like conditions tonight. So it'll be interesting. It'll be a good test for all the gear as well. I love going out when there's extreme temperatures like this, like extreme conditions. It really puts all your camping gear and everything to the test, and you know where, you know, what's failing, what's not the best, and it also shows you sometimes where you kind of skip anything. Oh, I'll go for the cheaper alternative. Maybe not the best idea, but it's all fun. It's all a learning curve. Every trip you're learning something new, which is fantastic. But yeah, Steve's on his way to Yea. He's on the other side of the city, so we're meeting up in Yea, and then from there we're going to head up to Mansfield. Going to fuel up there. I didn't put diesel in at home because I want to put the Alpine additive in there. They don't sell Alpine diesel anymore because obviously the snow season's finished. So, but they still got the additive, so we'll put that in, fuel up, and be on our merry way. Really hoping we'll see some snow. For this trip, it's myself and Steve, definitely, and we may have a surprise visit. Maybe from Robbie. We'll see how we go. I hope he comes, it'll be good. And you'll get to see Robbie's Amrock is done a little bit to it. She's looking bloody great. Looks tough. I don't say that about a lot of Amrocks, but it's looking tough. Anyway, continue on. Got my V, got my salami sandwiches, thank you babe. And just keep on cruising. Just drove through Yea, and the weather has really turned to shit. I don't know if you can hear me above that rain hitting the windscreen. You must see it out the side there, but it is coming down. It's bucketing down. There's rainbow out. There's a bit of sunshine still there. Makes you think, geez, what are we doing sometimes? Steve got there about 15 minutes before me, so he just continued on to Mansfield, and we'll just meet up at the beach there. But geez, this weather, it's going to be an interesting night. It really is. Arrived at the BP at Mansfield and just going to fill up with diesel, and just went inside, bought diesel icebreaker. This treats up to 100 litres, so I'm going to pop that in, fuel up, and then we'll be on our way. And Steve was already here. And he's fueled up. He's already fueled up and ready to go. So I'll fuel up and we'll be on the road. Steve, yes sir. How are you?
Good evening.
How was your drive up?
Very good actually.
That's alright?
Very good.
Been here a while?
15-20 minutes.
Oh, that's alright. You're fueled up, ready to go?
Already.
Perfect.
Done.
I'll fuel up and then we're on our way. Oh yeah.
Can slot me?
Yep.
Are you in low range yet?
No, still high range.
Well, definitely have snow tonight.
Now we're at 1550 metres. Let me turn on another light here. So at 1550 metres, there goes my elbow. And we found snow. Absolutely beautiful. Found a tree to chop down for some firewood. Steve, we found snow.
You certainly have.
Not bad, for November.
It's actually not that cold.
No, it's -2, the car's saying.
Not that bad. But yes, it's about 10:30 at night.
Not bad. Alright, we're going to chop down this tree and then find camp. Beautiful, wrapped. Found a snow camp. I am ecstatic. I'm over the moon. As I said, I missed out this year on a proper snow camp, and now in November found a snow camp. This is unbelievable.
George, will I make a U-turn?
Probably not. I reckon you're better off driving in.
Okay. I'll go from here.
Yeah, I'll move out of your way. I'll drive a bit further up.
George, I reckon I'm going to make it. You do.
Up to you, but it took me 3 goes, so up to you.
Yeah, but you're no, I reckon I'll do it.
Up to you. If you want to give it a go, give it a go.
George. Got a hot box.
We made it to camp, and what a cracker of a campsite. Steve?
Cracker.
Cracker? First time camping in the snow?
Sort of, yeah.
Very good.
First real time, yes.
Perfect.
Sensational, George. Amazing. From the desert about a month ago to the snow.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
And that's one good thing that Australia has got. You can do one extreme to the other, all in basically the same month or month and a half, whatever it's been.
Good country, Australia.
Good country, Australia. Yeah. Got a fire going because it is very fresh out here.
It's about only -1, -2 maybe.
It was, yeah, -2 when we rolled up. So now, who knows? And it'll get colder. Fire's going. Camp set up. Can't really see the rooftop tent up there, but that's in there. And Steve, whoop, a bit of wind though. And Steve is just in here with his 200 and the Battalion camper, which is back there, but you can't see it now, so I'll show you in the morning. And kick back a little bit and relax because it's been a big day. And just enjoy that fire. And have a salami sandwich. Why not? Okay, it's nearly midnight. It's starting to snow. And I think I'm gonna go to bed. Good night. I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Woke up this morning and check it out. Beautiful.
Started a fire. Exactly what I was missing out on in winter. I found this nice clearing as well last night, but it was just too windy in here last night. Absolutely stunning. Steve, good morning.
Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
I slept like a log.
Not bad, the snow, huh?
Nice sensational. Have a look at it. I mean, it's just staying. Just staying.
Was it warm inside the tent?
Mate, I was toast.
Toast?
Toast.
And what have you got in there so people know? 2 sleeping bags?
Darchie minus 12.
Yeah.
And just another sleeping bag on top.
Beautiful.
That's it.
That was enough?
Plenty.
Last night, because I've got my 0 degree Darchie sleeping bag in there, because we did the desert and everything, so I changed it from the -12 to the 0 because I didn't think I'd need it anymore. So I had the 0. So I tried something new last night. I had an old electric blanket that I'd bought for 2 years ago, I think. I was going to use it in my swag when I was snow camping, but I just never got around to actually using it. So I saw it in the garage. I thought, why not? Brought it in, plugged it into the inverter, and you know what? It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was so toasty in there. I'd turn it on and off every so often, and it was sensational. The only problem is that there's 2 outlets on an electric blanket. I've never used one before, so I didn't know. And I only had 1 cord, no double adapter, so I could only use one side of it. But it was perfect. Highly recommend if you're going to go into snow or extreme cold. I'll always use one now when it's cold. Anyway, time to sit back by the fire, maybe have something warm to drink or eat. I don't know, see how we go. And we'll take it from there. Now we've packed up camp. We've got some wood on the roofs because there's a lot of firewood around, so if you're at a place with firewood, load up before you go, because we don't know what the next camp's going to bring. Steve, you ready to go?
Certainly am.
No more snow though.
Oh well, it's unfortunate, but
Maybe we'll drive back up here.
maybe.
Maybe we'll drive back up tonight and camp up here again. But yeah, we've got the fire. We're letting it burn out, but now we're going to spread it out and throw some ice and that on it just to put it out completely before we go. And then we'll be on our way. Halfway there, and we'll just throw some more on before we go. Oh, the big 200. Looking good.
back from the mountains, and went into Jameson's. Steve just got a coffee there from the corner store, general store, and just pulling into Running Creek Camping Reserve now, just out of Mansfield, in between Mansfield and Jameson. This probably we're going to camp the second night. A few campers down here. It's a nice big campground, this one. And we should be meeting Robbie and Charlie down here as well. Now I don't know if that's coming out on camera properly, but Steve is hosing down his trailer. He got a big pump and everything. He's a bit of a, I don't know, a bit of a clean freak with that type of stuff. So yeah, so he's got a pump, goes into there, and then hoses down the trailer. Robbie, the beast of an Amarok. Robbie, welcome, brother.
Hello. What are you doing here?
What brings you this way?
Oh, we just went for a drive.
Oh, the people you meet.
A bit of a stroll.
The people you meet. Robbie, Charlie, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Very good. Robbie, what's going on here?
A little bit of a facelift.
A little bit?
Yeah, a little bit of cosmetic surgery.
Mate, it looks like a different truck. Looks fantastic.
Some new shoes.
Looking good. Looking tough.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Look nice.
There you go.
Tony, how are you?
Don't ask questions.
He went for an accidental swim. But looking tough. On Simes track, I don't know which way it's pronounced, near Running Creek, and typical high country track. You're either going up or you're either going down. Nothing too hard so far, it's just very scenic. These tracks never look steep on camera. Second gear, low range. Camera's never do hills justice. But it's a 30-degree hill, the car's saying. The pitch is 30 degrees. Yeah. Backed out to 25, 20. Bounce around a little bit. Still climbing. Now, one thing I always do when I get to tracks like this is go to the Unitube, the map selector. I go to map 3, which in my case it desensitizes the throttle. So as you can see, I'm climbing up here, and there's little rock ledges and that, like, they're very small, but I'm going over them very smoothly. There's no jolting, accelerating. Like if I was in setting number 1, which is my performance setting, the accelerator is really touchy. So if I was hitting it, the car would be jolting, so bouncing forward. So by desensitizing it, it acts more like an automatic, where the auto acts like a big shock absorber, and it just makes everything smooth.